welcome back to this week's episode of On Sale. This week I received two epic trades that I did with two local collectors. I'm be featuring each of them over the next two episodes. I'd like to dedicate a whole episode to each. There's quite a bit to say about each. So yeah, let's get into the first one. Right, let's get on to the first one of our trades. This one I did with a buddy of mine, Jared, who's also a local collector in South Africa. He had a couple of pop culture cars that I was interested in, and I sent him, his end of the trade was I sent him a Moon Eyes drag bus and also a couple of the Matchbox Collectors Volkswagen Beetles, those purple ones. So let's have a look at my end of the trade. I got from the 2021 Speed Shop Pop Culture set, the Bilstein Land Rover Defender. I just liked this one from the start. I thought this was apart from the T1, the Kony T1 panel van that everybody would be looking for. This is from the beginning. I thought this was going to be my favorite, the Landy. I just like I don't know, just like the card art, how it perfectly matches with the deco on the Land Rover itself. I like the Land Rover model as a whole. Anyway, I think it's one of the better off-road castings Hot Wheels have done in premium lines the last couple of years. I'm also looking forward to the upcoming Pop Culture Marvel Comics one, where they've got the same Land Rover but with a what was that, a Nick Fury deco. So I think that's also going to be one to look out for. And I just like how this how sets like these, the Speed Shop and also the one that we had earlier in the year, the Dash Fuel, that had the Golf Chevy Silverado in it, is quite a cool throwback to those earlier Hot Wheels delivery sets that you used to get. I used to love those, and there's a couple of them, including the Kony van that matches quite well with some of the Kony Volkswagens they did back then. They did two versions of the squareback in those sets, so that's a good companion cars for those. Okay, so that's the only one from the set that I wanted, and then these two I thought quite aptly, since Masters of the Universe have been doing the rounds on social media lately predominantly for all the wrong reasons. I thought I'd take the two leading ladies off his hands from that series. Okay, so this is from the Masters of the Universe pop culture set from this year, and incidentally, these two, I like the deco and the color on these two best compared to the others in the set. The Unimog is okay-ish. I didn't like the color, as with the Skeletor van. Wasn't crazy about the deco on those on that one either. Obviously, the T1 panel everybody just grabs because it is a Volkswagen panel van. It doesn't matter what character it features. But I thought these two were the as a whole, they were the better combination of cars and card art for me. It just so happens that it turns out to be the unexpected main characters of the new series, which I have seen, and I don't feel that it's that much of a train smash that a lot of people are making it out to be. I think if everybody just maybe had a proper heads up about who would be the leading characters, and there was a bit of a misleading title beforehand, I think it would have done quite a bit better. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Looking forward to part 2. We'll see if they appease the fans a bit more in the second part of the series. but for now I'm just happy to have these two. Usually not a fan of the bread box, and I suppose very few people are, but I just very much like the combination on the bread box. I like the card art. I like the fact that it transfers well to the model itself. I like the color they picked for the model. Um, exactly the same with the Chevy panel. Real badass character transferred to a very cool model in a very cool color. I like that. Didn't obviously like the lime green on the Skeletor. The 70s van was that's a bit of an eyesore, unfortunately for me. So I passed on that one. But yeah, I'd like to thank my friend Jared for the trade. I'll be looking forward to doing many more in future. Okay, so that's the first part of our epic trades. This was just a two-part series. Next week I'll feature the second trade, also done with a fellow South African collector. Just to make sure that you do get the notifications, please hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Please leave your comments below if you have any, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.